What is SA? SA is trying to force someone to do something they don't want, especially when it's of an intimate nature, like intimacy that is forced. That's the simplest way I can do it or say it. Why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because there is a time that a child was abused, and it came out all over social media. It was a huge thing some time back, and when the mother spoke out, people attacked the mother. They attacked her for telling the truth. They attacked her for protecting her child. They attacked her for being honest and bringing out the truth. Even after the man had admitted to what he did and apologized for it, people did not want to believe the woman. They kept on attacking her to the point that there was almost mob justice done to her for standing up for her child. And it made me wonder, what kind of world do we live in where we would rather protect a victim than to protect the perpetrator? Is it? Yes, the perpetrator or the person who did it than the victim, the innocent person. In that case, it was a child. So this means that every woman who finds out that their child is going through this should keep quiet. They should not speak about it. They should allow the person doing it to continue doing it. Is that right? So what does that say about us as a society? Do we care about children, or we care more about the adult or the person who is doing this to the children? And this is very disturbing to me, and I think it's very unfair because children are innocent. And even in the Bible, God says that anyone who does anything, these children, to children, I can't remember the verse, but he talks about how children are innocent and no one should do any harm to them. So that means, as a society, one of the most important things for us as people, as families, is to protect our children in all ways possible. From seeing things they shouldn't see, from participating in things they shouldn't participate in, from being told things that they shouldn't even be told. And it's a shame that that happened to that lady because she really didn't deserve that. So how do you know that your child is under attack? That's the best way to put it, because it's really an attack. If your child comes and says, "Mommy or Daddy, this is what is happening," believe them. Believe them, because it is very rare for a child to make up such a thing. To just sit there and think, let me go and lie about this to my mother. Let me go and lie about this to my father. Let me tell a lie about my uncle. Let me tell a lie about my whoever is doing it, my teacher. And I remember when we were in school, there were teachers who were doing this to students. And for some reason, like, they would tell children, now when I remember, they would tell children, bring your school books. Because those days we used to have coaching. Bring school books to my home. And these girls would innocently collect school books, take them to the teachers' homes, and many times these girls would say, so and so touched me, so and so did this to me. But nothing was ever done. The only thing I remember being done was they would say girls are no longer allowed to take books to teachers' homes, but the teachers would remain in the school. There was a teacher who was known for it so well that to the point that at some point he impregnated a girl. This was primary school, by the way, primary school. He impregnated a girl. They had to fire him because so many young girls were complaining about him. But at that time, I don't know if parents didn't understand what it meant. They didn't want to believe their children. They respected the teacher too much. I don't know what it was, but it happened. And the teacher was spared for so long until it happened, the pregnancy happened to one of the primary school children, and then that is when he was fired. And it reminds me of another owner of a school. I don't like to bring up this because the person passed, but honestly, certain things need to be spoken about. He had been doing it for years and parents remained silent. Your child is being violated and you remain silent. Why? Because you're scared. Because society has told you that if you talk, you will be abused. You will be blamed. You will be attacked. But at the expense of your child? Your child is more important than anything in this world. If someone is violating them, you have every right to report, to investigate, to find out what is really going on. Don't fail your child. So many women are traumatized, so many women are broken, so many women have so many issues because their parents decided to keep quiet even after they reported to them, this is happening to me. The parents ignored them to protect a family member, to prevent embarrassment, and that is just wrong. Anyway, that is one of the things. I will speak on other things on how to help avoid child abuse.